Hey everybody, I wanted to share news about the latest Paddle Monster Challenge. This one is going to run from May 15th to June 15th, and it's all about the time you spend training. It's logging your training hours. So why do we want to have a challenge based on training hours? Well, if you're familiar with Malcolm Gladwell, he hypothesized that to become an expert at something, you need to spend 10,000 hours doing it. And while I think that number, 10,000 hours, is pretty arbitrary, I agree with them that if you want to be really good at something, you need to spend a lot of time doing it. And that is particularly true for a sport where the movement pattern is as complex as it is in paddling. So if you participate in this challenge, you're going to get a few benefits from it. One, you're going to enhance your technique. Time that you spend paddling with sound technique is going to greatly help you uh, consolidate effective movement patterns. Okay, so it's going to lead you closer to mastery of your paddle technique. Secondly, the more time you spend in your training zones, and in particularly, this is really interesting, the more time you spend in even just in zone 2 or 3, the more you will be developing your aerobic ability, the more adaptations will occur in your individual muscle fibers that lead to enhanced aerobic performance. You don't need to train so much. You don't need to think so much about intensity to improve your aerobic base. You need to think about the time spent in training zones. So the time spent in level 2 and low level 3. And the more time you spend, like 1 hour is better than 30 minutes, 90 minutes is better than 1 hour, 2 hours is better than an hour and a half, and more cumulative time is better than less cumulative time. Okay. And if you're doing that in your individual muscle fibers, you'll be increasing the number of mitochondria, which is where energy, ATP, is produced using aerobic metabolism. You'll be increasing the oxygen transport within the individual muscle fibers. So that means that more oxygen will be provided to the mitochondria so that aerobic metabolism can occur. And the greater activity of enzymes involved in aerobic metabolism will be as well. Okay, those are all adaptations that occur in the muscle fiber as a result of time spent in training zone at level 2 or level 3. So we're encouraging you to uh, do your aerobic work, whether it's on land or on the water, and you'll be greatly benefiting your aerobic base. Third, time spent in the gym at this time of year is going to help you maintain the strength that you work so hard to build during the winter. Unfortunately, a lot of paddlers, once they get on the water, once the warm weather arrives, they like to spend their time entirely on the water and they forget about going to the gym. And the problem with that is we have a very long paddling season. And if you're planning on racing big races late in the season, in September, October, November, you're going to have lost a lot of the strength that you worked so hard to build in the off season by the time those races roll around. And so if this challenge is encouraging you to stay in the gym and do your strength work each week, it's a win for you. And lastly, one of the habits of really good athletes, top athletes, is that they log their training. They keep track of what they do, and that has a lot of benefits that that help them really monitor their training, understand their training, learn from their training. And so this challenge is going to encourage you to log your training hours and categorize your hours by paddling hours, land-based aerobic hours, strength hours, even mental training hours. And that might just get you in the habit of logging all your training, which again is a habit of highly successful athletes. So those are the things that you can get out of it. We'd love you to participate. Share on the website, on Paddle Monster website, your workouts, your totals, how you're doing with the challenge, and that encourages other people to do more as well. You're not in a competition with anybody else other than yourself, but we love to see, hear how you're doing and hear how you're making out with the challenge. And it's more fun that way. So come and join us in this challenge. Again, it starts May 15th, runs to June 15th. And we're going to enjoy following you and your training hours. Happy training.